sound like Ralph.
Mr. Axe,
What are you saying?
morning, God bless. We're early to the park.
Yeah.
Last day for me for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'm off to see Heimat, it's the fatherland. Yeah. So I thought I'd come and look around and stuff. It looks like people are getting really their knickers in a twist about some silly incident in France, right? And I think we need to talk about this, right? I think the most important message, of course, is, you know, if you're like a shallow thinker or a surface swimmer, you can't see underneath the sea of narratives of what's happening. The first thing we have to say is we are not going to allow this incident to be associated with Islam. This has got nothing to do with the religion of peace, right? You have all these liberals crying and screaming with the idea that they can use their so-called free speech to offend the faith of 1.5 billion people. Who is the real enemy? Is it the Muslims? Is it the Christians? No, the enemy is the liberals, the atheist, secularist, corrupt liberals who pretend on one hand they want free speech but no responsibility for consequence, right? And we're going to have to head off any such attack on Islam. We're going to head off any such criticism that doesn't point the finger to this liberal following secular society. So, you know, Quran 5:27 is pretty clear. Allah's direct words and commandments. If you kill one person, it's like you've killed all of humanity. And if you save one person, you've saved all of humanity. This idea that this liberal, global homo filth will claim that Islam has anything to do with this is out of the question. I shall stand with every good Christian and all the believers in God to make sure this corrupt liberal world is going down. Mr. Axe, peace out. It just gives them feel straight away. And they're missing the narrative above it, right? Because the left are going to go, don't look back in anger, let's all change our Facebook icons. The conservatives are going to say, it's a clash of culture, clash of civilizations. And none of them missing the narrative that's correct, right? Which is the neoliberal world has to face up to the fact that the majority of the people in the world believe in God and are conservatives. I took all 8 billion chimps and I ranked them by conservative versus non-conservative. People believe in God. It's only the atheist secular West where it's kind of like, but my tolerance, let's light my flag. And we're going to head off from the neo-reactionary movement any such criticism that's not framed as a consequence of liberalism. You know, I looked up the data, right? By what, 700,000 people. A lot of people were just like a victim of child abuse in the United Kingdom. Millions of abortions since 1970. Deaths by drinking, deaths by driving, deaths. All of these deaths. The neoliberal society that's responsible for them. I don't see them jumping up and down, saying, lighting up their flags, because it's an ordinary life, right? This is going to be looked at, as you said, as a token, as a symbol to attack Islam. But Quran 5:27, like Allah, if one touches one life, one touches all lives, right? The Quran is clear about this, right? There's no, you could say statistically using mathematics, there's 1.5 billion people. The fact that no one of those 1.5 billion responded shows you how peaceful they are, despite the gravity of the incident. So I want to know, the liberals need to answer this question. What made that man wake up that morning, have his cornflakes, brush his teeth, and preemptively, deliberately decide to attack the faith of 1.5 billion people because the atheist society says, more free speech? Well, how about more consequences to more free speech, right? Ayn Rand, the philosopher, said it best, yeah? You can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the effects of ignoring reality. So you've got to practice your free speech, right? But don't pretend this has anything to do with Islam. Right, this is the decadent, secular destruction of the West. And we in the neo-reaction movement and all God-fearing people will point this out to the liberals. Enjoy your free speech. Have a nice day, Mr. Axe.
How I praise you,